Good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, March 22nd, 2021. Coach Rich in the house. Upper body day today, baby. Let's go. We've got 2 weeks left of our upper and lower body splits. And then after that, it's gonna move to full body segments with a focus be coming on the conditioning, the endurance, the sweat piece. So for this last 3 months, we've been really building some strength. And then as we move into the spring, into the summer, that's when we're gonna really start bumping it up, all right? But today, upper body focus. We're gonna be starting with a couple things. The first one's gonna be on the ground. We're gonna go all the way down to the bottom of a push-up. We're gonna release the hands. We're gonna push ourselves to the top of the push-up and then all the way up. We call that a push-up plus. So it's gonna be a hand release at the bottom, a push-up plus at the very top. We're gonna use the bench and we're gonna get in a seated position and we're gonna do what's called a seated bent over Y. So I'm gonna get in my seated position and I'm gonna make like a Y like you were doing the YMCA. So you're gonna fold your chest over your thighs, you're gonna drive your arms up, and we're gonna be working a little muscle there for the lower trap, all right? So that's a really important one for good shoulder health and being in a really strong, stable position when you have your arm over the top of your head. After that, we're gonna come on ground for our main piece. Renegade row, so we're gonna be on the ground. We're gonna be pulling one while we push the other fist into the ground while you're basically holding a plank and you're doing that row. We're gonna be alternating arms. Then we're gonna go into the half kneeling position and we're gonna be doing a half kneeling curl to a single arm overhead press. We'll do that on both sides. After that, we're gonna be using the bench and then a light band. We're gonna be going 8 sets of each, 8. With a chest press and then a bent over band pull apart. Finish today, we're going back to the arm farm. You know how we like been doing that. We're gonna go French press, then we're gonna go plank build up with a little dumbbell drag. We're gonna sneak a little core in there and then a tempo dumbbell curl. Ooh, baby, let's go. Big arms, over unders here. I don't know if you can tell, but we had a nice day here in Chicago over this past 2 days. I got a little sun on my face, I'm feeling good. So if you're like, Rich, your face looks a little red today. It's true. I was out there, I was in the sun. I should have put a little more sunscreen on. My lady got mad at me, she said, you didn't put your sunscreen on. So I didn't think it was gonna be like this. Remember when we do these over-unders here, I'm pointing my thumb back behind my body. 3, 2, 1. Let's do our step in front, side bend, step in front, side bend, step in front. Big bend, push into the side of your hip. Big reach, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, cat-cow flow on the hands and knees. Push into the ground, exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine. Let's do 3, exhale, round. Inhale and arch. 2, one more. And inhale and arch. And then half kneeling flow. Bring your foot up so that it is in line with your hands. We're gonna go out, down. We're gonna rotate towards that forward leg. We're gonna position the arm directly inside. I'm gonna use my arm to drive my leg out. We're gonna rotate away, down, rock back, move your hips side to side. Switch up, leg comes up, out, down, turn towards it, turn away from it, hand down, rock back, move your hips side to side. All right, crew, let's get into this thing. So the hand release push up plus the plus. Set up in the top of a push-up position, lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Once you get down here, lift your hands off the floor, put them back down, press yourself up. Then at the top of the push-up, you're gonna drive your upper back up to the ceiling. So if this is like the top, notice how I'm driving my upper back all the way up. And then I'm gonna come down. When I do this hand release, I'm gonna try to pinch my shoulder blades together, down, up. And then at the very top, it's as if I'm trying to pull my shoulder blades away from the spine. So in the bottom, you're kind of pinching in, and in the top, you're pushing away. Then we're gonna be using our bench here or something to sit on. And for this one, you want to use some really light weights. So I'm going to be just using my handles here. These are just about 5 pounds. I'll kind of angle this way. From here, I'm going to fold my chest kind of over the top of my thighs, and I'm going to drive my thumbs towards the ceiling. So I'm going to be here, and I'm going to try to create the Y shape. So I'm going here, and then down. Here, down. You do not need heavy weights for this one. All right, so I'm using 5 pounds, so I would say anywhere between 2 and 5 pounds is gonna be plenty. You don't wanna get this up in your neck. Fold yourself forward, and then get a good reach. A little pause at the top of the rep. All right, so those are the 2 things that we're gonna be doing for our warm-up, both intended to really warm up our shoulders and set ourselves up for a good workout today. All right, hand release push-up, bent over Ys. We're going 4 sets here. These are gonna be 30 seconds of work. 30 seconds of work here, crew. 15-second rests. All right, 30 on, 15 off for 4 of each, all right? We're gonna start with the hand release push-up. Let's go. Hand release to the push-up plus. Hand release to the push-up plus. High plank position, lower and down. Pinch them down, up, and then all the way up at the top. Come down, squeeze them together, down, all the way up. That felt pretty good. All right, we're coming to our seated position. These guys out of the way a little bit. Good forward lean. Let's make a Y as we come up. Woo! Yes, those 5 pounds got me. So you do not need a lot of weight for that one. Do not need a lot of weight. All right, we're coming back down. Hand release at the bottom, the plus at the top. Here we go. Yes. Whew, those feel good. My shoulders are already getting kind of warmed up. Loving that. All right, let's grab our light weights. Let's fold our chest over our thighs. Let's go up and out like we're making the Y in the YMCA. Here we go. Woo! Yes. 2 down, 2 to go here, crew. 2 down, 2 to go. Coming back. Remember, when we get to the bottom of this thing, really think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. As you lift your hands off the ground, my hands come off the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades together, up, and then drive your upper back all the way up to the ceiling. And then down, pinch them together at the bottom, separate them at the top. Thinking about the shoulder blades, pinching them together at the bottom, separating them at the top. Whew. All right, crew. Set number 3. Good forward fold. A little bit of tension through your core. We don't want to be around here. So you just want to hinge right at the hip. Hinging right at the hip. Whew. Whew. Back down to the floor. Last round, that was 3. We're gonna do 1 more of each here, crew. 1 more of each. Ready, ready? Lowering ourselves down. Squeeze the shoulder blades as we pull the hands off the floor. Press away, and then drive your upper back all the way to the ceiling. Lower down, pinch them together. Push up, and then drive them away. Woo! Woo! Feeling good, feeling good. Last one for our warmer upper. Bent over wise. Ready? Whew, done. Moving on here, crew, moving on. Alrighty, so I'm gonna grab my, I would call these my medium weights, my medium-sized weights. And with these, the Renegade Row. So a couple things when you do this exercise. I like to set up with the hands a little bit more narrow. So maybe shoulder width or just slightly inside shoulder width. And then you want to set up your feet a little bit wider. That way your shoulders and your hips can remain nice and square. When you're doing this one, when you pull, we don't want twisting on this one. We want to really brace with our core and lock in through our thighs and glutes as well, so that when we pull, our body and our torso stays totally square with the floor. So here's what it looks like. I'm gonna set up facing this way for my first set. All right, so my hands are relatively narrow. When I do my row, I'm gonna think of elbow kind of coming back from my back pocket. The hand that's staying on the ground, I'm gonna be pushing down into the floor. So I'm gonna push down on one as I pull the other. So I'm gonna set up over the top. Hands are narrow, feet are wide. My core is square. And then I'll do one from this angle here. Same idea. Hands are narrow, feet are wide, stay square. My arms are kind of starting slightly in front, and I'm driving my elbow back towards my back pocket. So that's gonna be exercise number 1. Exercises 2 and 3 from the half kneeling position. If my left knee is on the ground, I'm gonna work my left arm. And we're gonna be doing a curl to a press and back down. Curl, press, back down. All right, so it's a curl press combo. We're gonna go 4 sets here. 25 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. All righty. 25 on, 25 off. Renegade row, half kneeling, curl press left, half kneeling, curl press right. 4 total sets of each, 25 on, 25 off. We are gonna start with the Renegade row. Renegade row. Let's go. Let's go, Renegade row. Come on, y'all, come on. push hard into the ground, stay square. Ready? Let's go. All right, that felt pretty good. I got six, and I was working pretty hard. All right, we're gonna have a nice, long, healthy rest here. So plenty of time for you to be able to load up a little bit of weight today. All right, so maybe after this first set, ask yourself, hey, am I working as hard as I should be working? If not, bump it up a little bit. Here we go. Curl to overhead press, left knee down, left arm. Curl, press, free hand making a fist. All right, 6 reps felt pretty good right there. I think for my next set, I'm gonna try to go for 7, but my first time through, 6 reps felt pretty good, making sure my form is dialed in. Right knee is down, squeeze the right glute. Exhale, over your head. Abs tight, let's go. Chest up, square shoulders. Free hand, fist. All right, I kept it at 6s. For this next set, I'm gonna try to get one more rep. I'm gonna try to get 7 per side while keeping my form as tight and as consistent as I can. So let's focus on our technique, let's focus on our form, but if you can, let's try to squeeze out one more rep this time. 7 and 7. Whew. Not easy, but we got it. Not easy, but we got it. All right, same idea with this half kneeling curl and press. If we have our left knee on the ground, we're gonna work our left arm. Knee is down, squeeze the glute, core tight. If you got a challenging weight, your goal is 7 reps here. Ready? Whew. Yes, 7 felt just about right. You gotta work a little harder, but totally doable. We can get 7, crew, come on. 7 reps of a healthy working weight. That's my goal for you. 7 reps without wobbling around, staying tight through your core. Whew. Isolating this arm. Whew. Tension through the free hand, ready? Whoo! Smooth, smooth, smooth. All right, we've done 2 sets. We're gonna do 2 more. All right, 7 is our goal. Find a healthy weight where you're knocking out 7 reps in these 25 seconds. Remember, on the renegade rope, push on the downside arm, pull through the other. 7 and 7. Okay, that's getting me going a little bit. That's making me work a little bit. I love it. I love it. An opportunity to get stronger today. An opportunity to get a little tougher today. That's what I want for us. Let's go. Do something that challenges us today. Come on. Ready? Whew. On this set, one subtle thing I did, I kept my hand neutral, so I didn't rotate it in that set. So feel free to do some with rotation and some kind of staying in that hammer or that neutral grip position. Ready? Ooh. Ooh. All right, crew, we're doing good now. We're doing good now. Oh, baby. Let's go. Renegade row. Staying square. Locked in. Locked in. Fourth quarter. Here we go. Pushing down on one as you're pulling the other. 7 and 7. Had to go a little after the whistle. Hit those reps. Hit your numbers, hit your numbers. Woo! All right here, crew. Back to our overheads. Let's stay locked in, let's stay tight. Hit your numbers. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. One more here, crew. One more here. Lock in, stay tight. Posture. Oh, I gotta set up a little early. It's all good. Squeeze the glute. Exhale as you go overhead. 2, 1, come on. Ha! Way to go here, crew. Moving on. All right, so the next thing we're doing, the sets are gonna be relatively short. They're only 20 seconds of work. That's it, 20 seconds of work. You're gonna have 25 seconds to rest and 20 seconds to work. That's it. That's it. We're gonna be doing two things. So, using your moderately heavy weights, we're gonna be doing a chest press. You guys remember your chest presses? Weights are gonna start here. Open up, bring the weights outside of your chest. Arms fall down just a little bit. Squeeze your chest together at the top. A couple little nuanced things. Think about packing your shoulder blades back and down into the bench. And you almost want to think of your shoulder blades staying pinched together even at the top of the press. So I know this is kind of tricky to think about, but you want to think, drive your upper back into the bench as you press away. Like push yourself away from the weights versus pushing the weights away from you. So like push your back into the bench, and that's gonna help keep your shoulders in a better, more stable position. That's what I want you to practice. So we're gonna do our chest press for 20 seconds, then you're gonna grab your band. If you don't have a band, you're gonna use a really light set of weights. We're gonna get into a bent over position. We're gonna hinge back, and then from here, I'm gonna do a band pull apart. So I'm gonna pull this band apart so that the band is hitting right into my sternum, and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together with every single rep. All right, so both of these exercises, we're gonna work for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna rest for 25. We're gonna be doing 8 of each of these, 8 of each. We're gonna start with the chest press. Get these weights up. Chest press is the first thing we're gonna do here, crew. We're doing 8 of those, and then, 8 of those and 8 of those, 20 on, 25 off. Whoo! Chest press on the clock here, crew. Let's have fun, let's work hard. Here we go. Chest press. Think about squeezing your chest together as you bring the weights together. Woo! All right, I got 15. I think 15 is a good number for this. If we're hitting 15, we're gonna get a pretty significant burn. I would say anywhere between 10 and 15 is probably where you wanna be. All right, making sure you have enough time to reset, and then you're gonna go into your pull aparts. So we're gonna hinge back, chest stays right over the top of the floor. Here, pulling apart. Ooh, ooh, that got a good burn. I'm gonna decrease my band resistance there a little bit. I'm just gonna go a little bit lighter on that one. All right, back to our presses. That was one set. This is gonna add up. We've got 7 to go. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. Okay, all right, crew, we're off to it. As you can probably tell, this is gonna add up. This is gonna add up. All right, so I just want just slightly a lighter resistance with my band here. I'm gonna set up stance like this, hinging over the ground, pull it apart. Woo! 2 down. 6 to go here, crew. 2 down, 6 to go. Let's go to work here. Let's go to work here. All right. So we're thinking about the shoulder blades staying packed back and down into the bench. We're thinking about squeezing our chest together at the top. Whew. Whew. Chest, chest, chest. Focus on your chest. We're gonna have plenty of time to get our triceps in the finisher today. Sure don't overdo it. All right, let's grab our band or our really light dumbbells. Good hinge, pull it apart. Whew. 15 feels like a good number for me. I'm gonna stick right at 15. Alrighty. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're about to crack into our 4th set. Once we finish this set, we're halfway through. All right, so let's get to the halfway point right here. Feeling good. All right, things are warming up. Things are warming up for real. Let's grab those bands. Let's grab those bands. Let's get a good hinge. Ready? Here we go. Halfway through. When I'm doing these pulls, I'm trying to pull that band right to my sternum bone. That's my target. Halfway through here. Halfway through. We're rolling. Nothing's stopping us now. Come on. It's Monday. We're feeling good today. Ready, ready? Hip, hip. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Woo! This is set number 5 here, crew. Set number 5 of 8. Set number 5 of 8. All right, grab the bands, grab the light weights. Let's focus on our mid back here. No shrugging. Keep this out of your neck. Woo! 5 down. 3 to go. Round 6. Round 6 on the clock in 15 seconds. Grabbing those weights. Stay packing down into the bench. Focusing on our chest here. Let's go. Woo! Ooh! Hoo, hoo, hoo! Back to those bands. Pull aparts coming at you. Pull aparts coming at you. Let's focus on our posture here. Woo! All right, 2 rounds to go. 2 rounds to go. We are on it. We are on it. If you haven't yet, and this is feeling easy, make sure to bump it up a little bit. Either try to go a little bit faster or add a little bit more weight. Pull aparts, round number 7. Let's go. Whew. Whew. Final round here, crew, final round. Set of 8. Set of 8, let's make it great. Set of 8, make a date, don't be late. Finish your plate. Only if it fits your numbers. Come on. Woo! That felt easy. I was gonna go for a whole bunch of extra reps and then they got hard real quick. Whoa! Settle down, guy. All right, we finished this set, then we're on the big finish. Let's go, 1 set. 1 set, everyone knows the rules, let's go. 1 set, let's go. Hit your number. Woo! Done. All right, y'all, have a quick sip of water. Show you what we're doing next. First thing we're gonna do is called a French press. So a French press, you're gonna grab 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell, and you're gonna sit on your butt. You're gonna take that weight, and if you're holding it with a dumbbell, you're gonna position your hands like this. And you're gonna put the center of the dumbbell handle right through your hands. So I'm gonna hold it like this, up. It's gonna get a big stretch coming all the way down my spine, and I'm gonna lock out hard at the top. Stretch the bottom, lock out at the top. That's called a French press, all right? So that's number 1. Number 2, we're gonna do a plank build-up to a little dumbbell drag. So I'm gonna have my dumbbell on the ground. I'm gonna begin on my forearms. I'm gonna come up to my hands. From here, I'm gonna grab my weight, drag it across, down, come up. If the weight is on my right side, I grab it with my left arm, drag it, down, up, drag. Okay, so that's called a plank buildup plus a little drag. Our last one here, go a little bit lighter. And come here, you. We're gonna be doing a tempo style dumbbell curl. So the tempo is gonna be like this. 1 second up, 2 second hold, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 on the way down. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 on the way down. Alrighty? I think we got that. 3 rounds. The French press is gonna be for 20 seconds. The plank build-up dumbbell drag is gonna be for 30. And then the tempo curl is gonna be for 40, 20, 30, 40. We'll take little 20-second rests in between. This is the last thing we're doing. Let's go hard. Alrighty here, crew. We are on the clock in 10. We're gonna start with the French press. French press on the clock. Grab my weight. Coming up over the top of my head. Here we go. Stretch at the bottom, lock out at the top. Stretch at the bottom, lock out at the top. We're gonna set that down. From here, we're coming down to the ground. I wanna set up with my arms in front of this weight. So my arms are gonna be here. I'm gonna come up to my hands, reach, and then drag it to the other side, down, back up. Ready? Here we go. Build up, reach under, slide. Down, up, reach under, slide. Whew. Sneaky little bit of work right there. Love it. Tempo curl coming up. 1 second on the way up, 2 second pause, squeeze the top, 3 count control on the lower. 1 up, 2 pause, 3 in the lower. Whew. Palms are out. Here we go. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 2, 1, up. 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 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1, up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Woo! Woo! Okay, 1 down. Guys, broke my first sweat drop right there. Caught it. 1 drop. All right, French press, let's go. Hup. Stretch on the bottom, lock out at the top. Stretch on the bottom, lock out at the top. Elbows stay close together. Exercise 2, plank build up to drag. Plank build up to dumbbell drag. Get up with your forearms in front of your weight, back the opposite arm. Build up, grab, drag, down, up. Ooh. Tempo curls. Tempo curls. 1 count up, 2 count top, 3 count on the way down. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, 2, 1, up. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, 2, 1, up. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, 2, 1, up. All right, 1 to go. 1 to go. French press, back on the clock in 10. Come on. Let's build it up. Let's get strong today. Let's go. Stretch on the bottom, lock out at the top. Build up to drags, build up to drags. Let's stay locked in, let's stay nice and tight. Minimal rocking with your shoulders, with your hips. Stay as square as you can, square as you can. All right, y'all, let's finish these curls. Let's finish these curls. Tempo, tempo. Here we go. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, 2, 1, up. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, 2, 1, up. 1 1,000, 2, 2, 1, up. 2, 2, up. All right, crew, a couple of quick stretches. Let's come down on the ground, kind of how we started. Just work a couple of these cat-cows real fast. After a couple of these, I want you to kind of sit back, little child's pose. Walk those hands kind of forward and out to both sides. Really reaching your hands as far out in front as you can. And I want you to try to create a stretch through your lats. That's that big muscle on the side of your body. Reach it to both sides. And then what you're gonna do is, I like doing this. I'll grab my shins and I'll lift my spine to the ceiling. Kind of separates everything. And then this last one that we've been doing for a couple weeks, a little stretch for your wrists, your biceps, your bicep tendons. I'm gonna turn my fingers so they point back towards me. I'm gonna drive the heel of my palm into the floor. Then I'm gonna rock my butt towards my feet, my heels. I wanna feel a good stretch through my wrists, bicep tendons, biceps. Woo! And just chill out. Last one, you're gonna go up, grab the elbow, press it down. Yes. Grab the other elbow, press it down. Woo!